Hang on 1 second. Oscar, come on. Okay, come on.
Each week on this video, we'll talk Survivor Pool strategy, tips, picks, and fades. All right, Chris Liss, this is week 13. A lot of people are out, but if you're in, every pick matters. You lose sleep. I'm sure you can relate as your team in the $6 million circuit pool. Every pick, do you lose sleep? Like, do you feel pressure over this now?
I don't lose sleep, but because I got other problems, but I stress out a lot. And let me tell you something. I took Atlanta last week, and I'm sure you obviously saw the video because you encouraged us to do it last week. And I stepped up, right? So I was on the hook if we lost, not just for all the money, but also it was my fault to blow the money. And that was a game where where Atlanta was beating Jacksonville 21-3. And the closest Jacksonville got was 21-14 on a final drive, and they never even crossed their own 30-yard line, and I could not watch. I was like, I can't take it. They're going to catch up. They're going to go for two. They're going to send it to overtime. I can't take it. They didn't even cross the 30-yard line, and that's how I felt. Imagine had they scored and tied it and gone to overtime. Imagine if they scored and decided, let's go for two for all the marbles. It's $200,000 that is at stake now.
Not only do you have the pressure of making the pick with life-changing money on the line. I mean, $6 million pool minus the taxes and the split still is going to be it changes your life.
Yeah, I mean, it's life-changing money for Dalton. Obviously, for me, it's not. It's not even 10%. No, it would be a big deal for me. Yeah, of course it would.
Of course,
and of course we want to win.
But also you have so many people invested in your story now, so the pressure starts to mount. And I couldn't imagine that. It's a blessing and a curse that people are supporting. And we've heard the comments all over social media where people that don't even watch football are now invested in your story, and I can attest to that. It's
only a blessing. That doesn't make me feel more stressed.
Good.
That makes me feel good. I like that people are into it. I mean, it's cool. It's nice that people are like, dude, I can't believe I'm watching this total garbage game because I know that you have your Survivor team on it. The Team of Destiny thing is fun.
So I ask you every week, would you take $150,000, less than the equity of the ticket right now, to cash out?
Split it, 75 each?
Cash is on the table in front of you.
Hell no. 75K is nice. I'm not gonna lie, but come on. No way. I'd have to get more than the thing. If you just said, okay, we're worth 214 now, we'll give you 150 each. I might take. I don't know. Probably not. We're the Team of Destiny. What am I going to say?
Doesn't work.
How am I going to get $1 million to Vegas? This week. You know what I mean? Like, what am I going to do? I sell a house. How am I going to make this transaction in time to do this? This is absurd.
Okay, let's table that talk for a moment, and let's help the people that are still in their home league Survivor pools, because that few thousand. All right, so what are you going to do in week 13? Who are the best teams to pick in week 13? For the broader audience.
So I think I would take the Bucks in Atlanta ahead, even though they're 11-point favorites, ahead of the Rams hosting the Jaguars. Now, this is kind of just nobody has those teams available, really. Actually, a lot of people in my pool have the Bucks still. 7 people still have them out of 28 left. So, but most people don't. So, I would take the Rams. I would take the Bucks, then the Rams, number 2. But I think both are going to roll. And then number 3 would be the Colts in Houston. That would be on my number 3. And then number 4 would probably be the Eagles at the Jets, I think. Number 5 would be the Chiefs, maybe, hosting the Broncos, although I could see the Broncos winning that game. And then the Vikings at Lions, and then last the Cardinals at Bears. So those are kind of the most viable ones, and I think that's the order I'm going to write them up in the article.
And then I always ask you this every week: who's the team that may look appealing when you look at the point spread, but you would advise someone, if they could, to fade away?
Well, I mean, I'm a little nervous about the Chiefs, but I still have them like 4th because they're just such a big favorite. The other one that I'm a little nervous about is the Vikings. And Dalton and I have to choose in our pool to be Eagles, Vikings, or Cardinals. The Vikings are missing Cook, who's a pretty important player for them, and then the Lions are obviously missing DeAndre Swift, who's important for them. But Goff looked healthy last week. He looked like he could throw the deep ball. He didn't look like that compromised version we saw a couple weeks ago against the Browns, or not against the Browns, before the Browns. And then also the Lions have had 10 days off to prepare. The Vikings just 7. And they had a sort of a rough game against the Niners, a very physical game. and they're still winless and desperate. And they almost beat the Vikings the first time these teams played. And this is kind of a look-ahead game for the Vikings. I don't know. I don't love the spot for the Vikings.
To see Chris Liss's Survivor article, click the link in the video description below. And to try RotoWire free for 10 days, go to rotowire.com/try.